Okay guys, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Other M. Could have started off with a recap thing, but I mean, because this is kind of just a little minor item roundup. Getting a missile tank there. Do you guys remember that? We're in the, I like to call it the Cold Research Center, but it has a name. It's the warehouse, I think. I know there's an item in here, and that's the only reason I haven't cut yet. And another reason is to explain what I'm going to do. Okay, so I was looking through the items that I need to get, and a few of them are energy parts. So with that, there's no more e-recovery tanks, but if I was able to get all the energy parts, then I would be able to... Oh, there's another energy part, okay. Well, that's certainly useful. So I'm going to break all these boxes and see what else I can find. Because remember, the first time we came through here, we couldn't really move freely. We were chasing down Madeline Bergman. Or rather, the woman who later revealed herself to be Madeline Bergman. There's another item that's up here. So this is one of my favorite rooms, just because of all the stuff they hid here. So, Sector 1 has 3 energy parts. Sector 3 has 1, but, I mean, we just got one, and according to our status, we have 9 energy parts, which means 3 more is going to give us an energy tank. Is there anything in there? No. So because of that, I will... And because Sector 1 is the area we're going to be going through anyway, and the main sector we actually can't get back to yet. And speaking of this, remember when we were first here, and Samus was thinking about the deleter, and then we actually saw footage of the deleter, like killing someone by throwing him in the lava? I mean, it's easy to forget about that, but that's actually another soldier that's dead. And because that soldier, which was either Casey or James, is dead, who knows? That means that there's only one soldier alive right now. Maybe none, but if there was a soldier alive, that soldier has to be the deleter. Ooh. I don't know if there are items there. I could always come back, though. So, So we are going to be getting... Oh, by the way, look how easy this is now that we have the space jump. And the screw attack. Because I do want another energy tank for the upcoming bosses, what I am going to do is cut to the locations of the energy parts that are in Sector 1. My only hope is that we didn't already get some of those when we were last going through Sector 1, but you'd think that if we could, because there are a lot of areas blocked off, remember? So yeah. Why haven't I cut yet? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. See you. Okay, there's been a slight change of plans due to the fact that a couple of the weapon upgrades, both the one in Sector 1 that was in that room with the grappling hooks, the little shortcut room, it's actually part of that energy tank. If that makes any sense, basically some of the energy tanks that were in the guide for item roundup are ones I've already gotten. So here's what I'm going to do. We need 3 more energy tanks. And we need 3 more energy tanks to make a full one, and 2 of them are ones that we may not have gotten. So basically what I'm going to do now is, I'm actually in the main sector right now, and there's a few items here, because we haven't been able to backtrack to the main sector for quite some time. And, oh, this part pisses me off. I mean, it really does. I think it's just a missile tank in there, though, so that's not a big deal anyway. But there's something else in this room. Maybe this could do something. Oh, there's definitely something over there, and that's... It's not an energy part, but it's something. Oh, of course, that's what you have to do. I mean, if that's an Excel charge or an e-recovery tank, then count me in. Problem is, how do we get there? Well, let's start by getting the one that's easy now. It's just a missile tank. So yeah. I should stop saying what I'm going to do because there tend to be changes of plans. Now, how do we get this item? It doesn't exactly give you a... Oh, I know how. It's because we have the wave beam now, so we can shoot through and activate something, right? No? I think I'm thinking of something else with that. First of all, what is that? Yeah, no, I'm not thinking of something else. This is the thing that we need the wave beam for. I remember seeing that. And thinking, oh, it's in glass. Of course, we're up to the plasma beam now, but as you know, Excel charge, very nice. And we're charging faster than we're charging the Skyward Strike and Skyward Sword. We're going to go back there and get that item, and if it is an energy, whether or not it is an energy part, will greatly affect what I'm going to do. Now, because it's probably not an energy part, probably, we don't know, but it's probably not an energy part, and if that's true, then I'm just going to go through Sector 1, and I'll get everything I'll get every item that I pass. I don't really remember any of the items you couldn't get. One I do remember is in the, it is in the testing center. Not the huge center, but the little testing center where we first found the little birdie. Remember Madeline told us that it was called Little Birdie. That's what they called it. Oh shoot. We can't go any further. Unless that's what this up here is for. Yeah, I forgot that we couldn't go that way. Man, we're definitely not doing anything with that. This is just a bathroom, right? Yeah, there is a bathroom in this game, jeez. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I would just say I don't need to cut. I'll just go through Sector 1 and stop myself whenever I get a missile, but the problem is I've backtracked so much through the main sector that now it's going to take a long way to get back to Sector 1, so I'll meet you. I'll just tell you where I meet you once I'm meeting you there, okay? Bye. Okay, first up, this room, which should look familiar. Now, I was really overthinking this before. All you have to do is get really close, and then you're able to use your grapple beam. And now we're behind the scenes. And there's a couple of things here that look like morph ball tracks that are just broken, but once again, that's overthinking things. And that's all we do here. Even though it looks like there's a lot more. I mean, come on, there's a lot more potential for this room. Come on. So, I don't really know what we're going to do now. I could get those items on the way. I mean, that's where we're going, so I think I'm going to take a left up here and then just get those two items that are on the way. Okay? Yeah. I could just meet you at those locations, but I don't know. I don't feel like my commentary's been interesting. So, for that reason, I kind of want to keep this in. Especially since this is like the final part of the game, so this is going to be the last real episode we have before we start to really do things. So all the, before the story really starts to come on and then never come off. So maybe, this is my video, I can do what I want, and I am keeping my trip. I went the wrong way. Shoot. I'm keeping my trip to those two items and to the Bioweapon Research Center. The video will end as soon as we get to the Research Center. And there's still that super missile thing in the testing center, but that's really not on the way. And we're going to be coming back to all of these places once we get power bombs. And who knows what's going to be the trigger for that? I mean, because you know, at this point, you know, no more Adam. I think we could just use them now, but... So, what can I talk about? My next LP? I mean, it's oh god. Oh god, it's not on the map, but there's something here. Oh god. This item. Oh, speed booster, okay. And because it's not on the map, I forgot about it, but it's definitely something I'd rather get out of the way now. So, I guess I could hold off talking about my next LP for a little while. You know, actually, it's not that out of the way. The testing center is right there. I'm going to go check that super missile door. But not now. First, we're going to do this. Oh, shoot, the bugs are coming out and they're not stopping coming out. You're going to stop eventually. No! I wish you could keep charging it while you're shooting. So that right there is usually my biggest problem. Just getting the speed boost of this thing. So, I've been doing a lot of thinking as to what my next LP should be. And because Sonic Unleashed preceded this, I could stick with the theme of underrated / overhated games. Well, my number 2 was Super Mario Sunshine, and that's probably not going to be a thing. I don't really think it's underrated that much. Now, how are we going to get that to be shot? I think that we actually have to shoot it while we're sliding down, and that's how we do it. So, if that was the case, and in Spirit Tracks, I still have no way to record DS. If I did, that actually would be a choice for my next LP. Although, the first game I would probably do, if I could record handhelds, Spirit Tracks might be the first, but I would want to do Paper Mario Sticker Star just as well. I'm the Paper Mario LP man. You know, besides Truggo. I did Super Paper Mario first, buddy, so keep that in mind. So, because of that means... So I still don't know how you're supposed to get it fully charged. I mean, we have like... We're coughing up Excel charges right now. And... So, exactly how we do this. Because from here we're too far away. And even if I try to do this in the best way possible. Okay, well then it works. And good. If it didn't, then I don't know what. But this item is definitely more than a little annoying to get. But maybe it'll be worth it. But I mean, what's the best thing it could be? An energy part that we can't even complete until after we beat the game? Oh, it's a grapple point there, so... No! Screw attack, maybe? Oh. This is just fantastic. I might need like 2 whole videos of this. No, I'll make 1 video. Even if it's 25 minutes, I really don't care. And now we're still not done. Well, actually we are. Because it's lucky enough to do that. And it's a missile tank. Alright. So my next LP. So, in that regard, the only one to really do would be Epic Mickey. And I actually want to talk a little bit about Epic Mickey. you'd think that maybe some of the hate would go away because, you know, now Epic Mickey 2 is out, so Epic Mickey 1 looks really great by comparison. But no. In fact, well, oh, we got a couple of super missile doors. I forgot about this one. Although, I think it might just be connected. Actually, I'm sure it is. Yeah. What a bust. Okay. But the main complaint, according to Wikipedia, the main complaint for Epic Mickey 2 is that it fails to fix the issues present in the first game. And I'm sorry, that's bullshit. The main issue for Epic Mickey 2 is the computer-controlled AI, among other things. There are other issues in that game too, that's just the main one. The other issues are that they didn't really perfect the paint and thinner controls for analog. So I actually think I would have liked it better if I'd gotten it on the Wii, even though it's non-HD. I mean, and while the game looks pretty, and while the game's graphics are impressive, and the art style is great, just like the first one, the frame rate is consistently, it's not good. One of the huge things of the first game, the whole decision-making thing, is apparently gone. So I don't know what they were thinking with that. I mean, Warren Spector, you know, you haven't lost my respect. You just really made me confused. You might have just been a one-hit wonder. Is there a point to that? I don't think so. I think it needs to be off. So, you haven't lost my respect, but you're no longer, like, I don't know. Oh, there is a grappling hook in here, though. But Warren Spector even lashed back about the criticism of the camera in Epic Mickey 1, and I agree, because while the auto camera isn't great, it allows you to change the camera wherever you want to. So, and it pretty much allows the player, pretty much what the game does is allows that, I actually think that we have to be like up higher in order to activate with that. And to be honest, I really don't care to right now. So, I mean, the original Epic Mickey, I mean, I really only have one problem with it, and that's the whole revisiting areas thing. And I'm not too crazy about the whole lack of a, I still can't believe there was an item in that room. I'm not too crazy about the whole lack of a, what's it called? Post-hit invincibility, that's it. I'm not too crazy about the lack of that. Other than that, it's a pretty good game. So when you're talking about the flaws of Epic Mickey 2, failing to fix the... there was an item back there, and in order to get it, I'm going to need to go all the way around. This video really has been long enough. It's probably just a damn missile tank. But we will get the item in here. Whatever it might be. Okay, I guess we're not getting the item in there. Kind of passed it over. So now we're very, very close to the Biocenter. The Biological Research Center. The way to tell them apart is the Biological Testing Center, the Biological Research Center. And the big, I just call it the Biocenter, which really doesn't help. But the Biological Testing Center, I don't know if you noticed that there were ways that we couldn't go last time, but now there's going to be more ways we can go. And, well, that's when things are going to get interesting. So what do? Prepare for the end of the game or keep talking about Epic Mickey? Epic Mickey could possibly be my next Let's Play. I just don't think it's likely because I already have a game I know I want to do. For that matter, I don't even know what I'm going to finish first, this or Skyward Sword, because it's like... Skyward Sword... Okay, that's nice. I mean, when it's that easy, I have no problem with a missile tank. How about a super missile? Super missile destroys all. That's how it goes. That's some interesting navigation. You know, what if they like stuck an item right in this room? At first I was about to say, what is that? Is there anything wrong with my seeker missile right now? That would have been useful. Bad thing is now that we have the screw attack, we can't rip off their wings anymore. So now we're here, and as you may know, this is the big fork in the road that goes back to the grapple room. So, because this is the last navigation booth before the center, this is going to be the end of this video. Thank you everybody for watching. Goodbye. And in the next episode, I mean, there's no point, because I'm going to keep recording. So, that's not going to be the end of this episode. I'm going to end it, like I said, as soon as we get to the bioexperimentation room. You know what? I just realized something. Where's that room with the water? There was something in there that we could only do once we had the speed booster. Is that this room? That is this room. We're not done yet. Remember the thing? It said speed booster? Well, guess what? Now it's the time for that. The speed booster's not enough, by the way. If you're just going to come back here with that, you need the gravity suit as well. But, well, we have both. So forgetting about that wasn't really a huge crime because we couldn't have gotten it anyway. Jeez, this is annoying. Okay, good. There's a seeker missile. I was wondering if that was more than just a one-time thing. I mean, it doesn't get nearly as much use in this game as it does in some of the Prime games. The thing is, if we could just start getting the thing, then we'd run through all of those fish. Unfortunately, a super missile won't do it. We need the speed booster. I think. Does super missile... If we fail again, I'm going to try it. So I guess this video is going on for a bit longer. That's great. Of course, that's hopefully now that we have the screw attack. See what little items. See how one item can completely remove the annoyance of. Oh shoot! I just totally passed it. Wait a minute. We're going to the Bioweapon Research Center. Wait a minute. We're going to the place where we. Oh. I kind of got confused, I'll be honest. I thought we were going to the place, and I still don't even know, but I thought we were going to the place, I think I know this game by now, but I thought we were going to the place where... No, that's impossible! He blew up the whole place! Oh my god, I am so stupid. I thought we were going to the place where... what's his name died, where we fought the big purple thing and we found Lyle dead. The research center. Not here, so in this case there actually is going to be another save station. This is the place where we followed the guy. And you can tell we're in the right place. Because of this. It's Ridley. How we ended up here, I don't know. But... because she didn't really have any words for it. Yeah. So I apologize for my ignorance. Okay. Not for my ignorance, but more for like just misleading. Okay, in the next episode, we will go into the Bioweapon Research Center and see what's in store for us.